We are at the Nutanix booth, and I'm gonna see the hardware level now.
All right, welcome. Here is the Nutanix platform. It's a hyper-converged box, consists of 4 nodes. As we can see here in the node level, each node has 2 CPUs, memory sockets. It has a SATA chip here where the hypervisor is pre-installed. So ESXi comes pre-installed out of the box. At the connection level, we can see we got 2 10 gig Ethernet connections. We got the 2 1 gigabit Ethernet connections. We have a management port. And everything is self-contained in each node here. So it's kind of a share nothing architecture. The only thing that is shared, by the way, is the storage. We got 2 shared storage, 2 shared power supplies. So each server is added into the block like this. And we have now added another node to our block.
It's kind of blade architecture.
It's a similar approach, but what's different with Nutanix is that we have all the nodes in a small chassis like this. At the same time also we have the storage built in. So as you see, we can slide this around. So from a storage level, each node has 6 local drives, a combination of SSD and SATA drives. So what happens with you got local nodes, local storage, you get really high performance storage locally attached to the server. So we got no latency problems or an advanced storage and server architecture. So everything very easy, and it's also very scalable. The secret sauce that we'll talk later in the next interview is around what software we have on top of this hardware box that makes this very unique. So to summarize, Nutanix, very small form factor hardware. We got 4 nodes, about 20 terabyte of storage, and a very scalable software on top of this hardware platform.
Okay, we saw already the Nutanix hardware. Now I ask you about the software layer, how it's performing and how it works.
Yeah. So as we talked about at the hardware layer, we have 4 nodes and storage all converged in a single small 2-unit box. What's the secret sauce with Nutanix is the software layer, and what we do is we put in on each node a controller VM, and the controller VM is responsible for all the writes. So everything goes through the controller VM, and it's taking care of inline deduplication. So when the reads goes to that VM or the cache, it dedupes first off to the memory and then also the SSD tier. And then when the data gets colder, it moves automatically down to the SATA tier. And as we're using local drives in each node, the distributed file systems takes care of making it highly available across all nodes. So when writes go to the local drives, it's automatically being also written to the other nodes' drives as well to be able to recover from a node failure. So in under normal operations, all reads and writes are done on the local storage. And if some disaster would happen and like a node fails, those VMs will automatically start on the other available nodes and read the data locally. Some of the data will be local and some of it might be on the other nodes. When it reads from other nodes over 10 gig Ethernet, it will then also cache it down local and then starting to, for HA, then spread out on all available nodes. So it's a very high performance, very scalable, very easy to use. So that, I would say that kind of summarizes what Nutanix is all about.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.